Rick, let's find out where that pipe goes with some of our drain tracing dye. Pour that down there for me, mate, and I'm going to see where it comes out.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's very muddy though, that. Very muddy.
There's years and years of sludge slowly going up there.
I'm wondering whether we can get this snazzy camera of ours around that corner. Let's have a go. And if you do need some drain dye, by the way, get it off our store. Let me get this camera right up to that, Rick. So here's one of those flaps that everyone seems to love. And if you look at the gap underneath that, right? Now, this might be a single or a double one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there you go.
But if you look, see the bottom of the flap, look how crystal clear that is. That's a brilliant shot there you've got, Rick. Look how crystal clear that is. And then you've got like pooey kind of staining above that. Now, I think what's happening there, I think the rats are putting their nose underneath that, lifting the flap up, it's cleaning it off, and then they're going straight underneath it. We're going to get that out now and have a closer look. We're going to have a closer look and we'll see. Let's do that now, Rick. Let's pull this flap out. Yes, see if we're right. Okay. So let's have a look. So this is one of those super duper double flaps, and let's have a look.
I wonder if you can see there's like claw marks.
Still trying to zoom in.
See if I can get that on the right angle. You might have to take my word for it. Oh, you can. There, right there, there. There you go. Right on the end of my finger, you can just about make out those tiny little scratch marks.
Yes,
perfect.
there, look.
And now you've got to ask yourself, if the rats weren't getting past this...
Hold on, let me zoom back out there, Rick.
If the rats weren't getting past this somehow, how on earth have they scratched the back of it?
From the other side.
So they must have somehow got underneath.
Let's have a look from the other side as well, from the front edge. So is there any signs on there?
No, there's no signs on that. But then again, they'd be on the back, wouldn't they?
It's just over-engineered, isn't it? And again, that's clear. That bit there, you just put your finger on, that was clear. And then you've got like all this dirt there. But that one, look.
That one's like...
You can literally see where the noses have been going underneath that and lifting it up. And the nose has gone into the centre of it, look, each time. Because the rats will do exactly the same thing every time. So let me just show you what I'm saying. They're getting under that one because we can't see if that was seated properly anyway. And then what's happening is their little nosy is getting underneath that gap, because there's just an out enough gap, and he's lifting up and pushing. Now if you turn that now, Rick, as if that's the nose of the rat, and look, that's exactly, see, that's where my finger was, and that's where it's worn off, look.
And you know what the other funny thing is as well, when that little dent you've got in there, can you see where it's gone up like that? Now once the rats, that would hurt a rat, that would be annoying to a rat, but once it's got under that, you can see that, look, it keeps the spikes off the rat, look. See where I'm sliding my finger across there? It's not catching on the thing because it's kinked upwards. Once it's under that, you know, this can sometimes make it easier for them to get under it.
Yeah, it's a case of over-engineering, really, isn't it?
I mean, I guess they do have their place, but for me, that's too big of a gap underneath the pipe.
Did I video it when we put the camera in?
Yeah, we just showed that on there.
We did show that there was a gap around it and underneath. Yeah, our trusty, simple, works every time, rat flaps. Yeah, and it's so important. It really is. It's so important that you get the flap to sit properly in the bottom of the pipe, because otherwise you're going to have these kind of problems. And how long has this been going on for, Mick? 15 years. 15 years. 15 years on this estate. This is one of our, to do this, competitors who's come out, and was it £4 or something it's cost you so far? Yeah. With one company. You might know who the company is. I can't really say who it is. It's got an ology at the end of it. But, well, yeah. Right, let's see what else we can find then, Rick. That's kind of interesting, wasn't it? Right, well, now what we've done, we've replaced the Nordisk one with one of our Pest Interceptors flaps. Obviously you can get these rat flaps off our store, and yeah, I'm going to promote our goods, but there's a reason that we use the Pest Interceptors flaps, and we're the only company in the world that actually gives you the money back guarantee on our work. Now, if we didn't have faith in our trusty rat flaps, then we wouldn't be able to do that. So I'll just have a quick show on here as well, Rick. So I'll bend down and have a look. You might be able to see now. Can you see? Wow! Trust me, that's fitting perfectly at the bottom of there. And it does that because the flap is perfectly designed. Simple. Keep it simple, stupid, as they say in the army. And that's exactly what those flaps do. Right, let's get round to that other manhole, mate. Well, look what I found here then, Rick. So this house is joined to our customers. This house isn't. But the biggest ratty signs that we've seen are in from this manhole, and look what's up here. Look at all that. Yeah, the only bad thing about our cameras is it's so shiny, it's very hard to get a picture sometimes, but trust me, I don't want to even push the camera much further up here. But like we're always saying, where's all that gravel come from? You're not eating the gravel, so that shouldn't be there. So yeah, again, this is an ideal position for getting a rat flap, and if you want one of these cameras, well, get in our store, because these have even got a sonde on them, so you can get the camera and the sonde, everything in one happy deal. And it's a great bit of kit. And you know what's crazy? This also has an IP68 waterproof rating. The reason we had to get rid of our last two cameras that are very similar to these that you can buy, well, the truth of the matter is they were very much not waterproofed, and they both broke on one job that we did down in Plymouth where it was tipping down a rain all day. The machines got wet and it broke them. Thousands and thousands of pounds worth of cameras. So now we've searched around, we've found a camera that is waterproof, and you can get it in our store. Whew. I really love about this as well, it's actually got a touch screen for the lights and the meterage and stuff like that. There's the meterage, look, just touch the screen. It's so much better than the ones that we've been using in the past. The screen's a lot bigger as well. It's a lot better HD quality one. And the truth is, it's a real joy to use.
The cable's also thicker as well than the old blue camera that we had.
Yeah, you might have seen us on some of our other videos with the thinner cable ones, and you're like, come on, go up the pipe, go up the pipe. So you could. The truth of the matter is, getting one of these, if you're going to do what we do, well, you need this thickness of cable, or you need to upgrade and get our other camera that you might have seen us using on other jobs. Again, that's in our store as well. So you know, this is going to suffice for 90% of jobs. And the great thing about it is having that sonde attachment as well.
What a sonde is, it's a device that there's a transmitter in the head of that camera, and when you've got a pipe where you don't know where it went, say it was S-ing around like that and it's gone 20 meters down that way and you have no idea where it is, you can use a sonde, which is a receiver for the transmitter that's on the end of there, and you scan the floor until you come across it.
You know what? Let's go and get the sonde, and we'll show them how it works, and we'll pretend we've just found a meet. So we know it's 4.1 meters away, and there's a manhole there, and we'll show you how we find it with the sonde. Okay, so on this camera as well, it comes with a built-in sonde on the end of that, which is the camera head. So you find, so say we're down here and we found what's there is a manhole and it's been built over, but we don't know exactly where it is. So we vaguely know where it is because we're 2 meters away. And now what we want to do is kind of get it closer to where it is. So we use the receiver now, and you can probably hear that.
It is on the lowest setting. If we put that up a bit higher,
there it is.
And you can see that that is literally 2 meters away from there.
Yeah, there it is. And that's where it'll be. And if you just put that there, Rick, or put a hammer there or something, yeah. I'll pull that lead out of there now, just to show exactly how accurate it is.
And that was there. If you take that kink that was there,
yeah, and there you go.
And then you're within several feet.
Not even several feet, a foot.
Feet.
Yeah, a couple of feet.
You can see it on the ground how it works. This is on the highest sensitivity, that's why it's picking it up so. But turn that down, you can see.
Yeah, because the amount of times we've had to go and hire one of these and they never work, do they?
No.
So this comes with it all built in. You can have all the kit together, touch screen, everything's bang on really. And
you can use this with any 512 hertz
sonde
that's on the market. So if you have a sonde that you've got that you can put on the end of a drain rod, you could put that down where your camera is and use one of these as well.
But just get the whole kit in one go, in one shebang. Right, that's another rat-free lifetime guarantee done. And if you've got a rat problem that no one else can solve, you know how to call. And so we're going to. So as you've seen, if you're fitting rat flaps, you can go and try all the expensive flaps if you want, but you'll always come back. You'll always end up using one of our rat flaps. So just get these in the first place because they're an absolute bargain. I feel like I should have a job on.
JV. No,
I should have a job on JVC, mate, perhaps. I'm back on Blackpool Prompt selling my wares, dude. Right, let's get this flap in here. And yeah, I mean, you can kind of see inside here. Look, there's so much rat activity. For some reason, someone's painted this white, so it's made it perfect. Look,
Bored old people.
Very bored old people have done this, I think. You can see where the rats, dirty bums have been sat there, on here. And when we've got up that pipe with the camera, we found a load of sludge up there and stuff like that. I just forgot to film it. So, get that stuck in there. 2-second job.
That's simple and check it.
Done. 15 years of rat hell, all sorted in one day. Get yourself a rat-free guarantee, or
Live with your rats.
live with your rats, yeah. Or get one of our rat flaps and give it a go yourself. But be thorough.